Cup. A video floating around on Twitter showing Dubs and his teammate Waffles landing at the rig and ignoring each other proved that he was indeed teaming, not to mention during a Cash Cup. Epic decided to do a swift investigation, and Dubs woke up one morning to this on his Fortnite screen.
Alright, what's good, boys? So I just want to show you guys, right now, I'm banned for 30 days, and I just want to explain to you guys my part of the story, and show you guys the replays from the Cash Cup, and all that.
Whether he was innocent or not, if Epic did decide to take action, it doesn't exactly look good for Dubs.
Hello everybody, today I'm playing some more Fortnite Battle Royale.
YouTuber Glitch King did his usual glitch showcase video. At the start of each season, he became known for showing off as many new bugs and glitches as possible. He was one of the best and could find bugs that nobody had even seen before. Unfortunately, with Season 3, Glitch King was treated to a 10-year-long ban after Epic decided enough was enough. But instead of just stopping there, Epic also disabled Glitch King's supporter creator code, stopping him from making money and getting rid of a ton of revenue in the bank. Number 8, the weird ban glitch. So there's a weird glitch in Season 2 which randomly took out thousands of people with bans. In fact, some players saw their entire lobby get banned on the spot. It was an absolute disaster. Just take a look at this.
Again, no! This has to be glitch.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, luckily Epic noticed the glitch and unbanned most of the people affected by it, but it must have been pretty wild to jump from the battle bus one match and just see people start disappearing like Thanos snapped his fingers or something. Number 7, Tfue. One of the most famous bans in Fortnite's history was that of Turner Tfue. While he was dominating the competitive scene in 2018 with Friday Fortnite and smashing records globally, he messed up by doing something that so many people did back in the day. On June 22nd, 2018, Tfue woke up to a permanent ban on his account.
So I was just like freaking out. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like where my account's banned? Like, that's what I assumed. And then Lulu messaged me on Twitter. He's like, we detected buying and account sharing because buying and selling accounts is not okay. It was against TOS. It's completely my fault that my accounts are completely banned, gone.
So yeah, after explaining that he was indeed banned permanently because of account selling and sharing, he accepts his part of the blame, and to this day he plays on a new account. Although for a period of time after the ban, he swore to never buy a skin from Epic again. And that promise didn't last long, but it was this that created the meme of Tfue being king of the defaults. Number 6, Serpent AU. An Australian Fortnite YouTuber called Serpent was accused at the start of Season 3 of cheating in Fortnite. The accuser claimed that Serpent was using macros, which are shortcuts that can give you a massive advantage in a game. Macros are currently banned in Fortnite, and you are not allowed to use them. So once he was exposed, Serpent denied the accusations, but then changed his mind and apologized, saying that he was truly sorry and his actions were blurred by the money, influence, and experiences he was having. As a result of this, Epic permanently banned Serpent from the game just a few days later, breaking their TOS. Number 5, Landing.
They nerfed it.
One of the most risky things in Fortnite that you could do is dig into the files and change some stuff. It's quite dangerous, especially with how easily you've seen you can get banned, but some people did it for some pretty innocent reasons. That is, custom. active, and he was told he was banned. So Tabor Hill called out. They also step. I think the
with the current state of the world right now, there's a lot of stressors.
All the pressure and coming from different angles and all the expectations coming from different places, it made me lose who I was as a person.
I think what a lot of people struggle with now, especially teenagers, is putting yourself first.
Once I realized that I am stronger when I ask for help, like that's when everything changed for me. Talking about your mental health with your parents, that's huge. Talking about your mental health with your friends, that's giant. Share what you're going through. Be vulnerable.
It's okay to take care of yourself. It's not selfish.
And once you start making progress, it's the best feeling in the world.
Even just you talking about your own experiences can impact someone else.
It's okay to struggle. You're not weaker for struggling. I'm never going to be 100% perfect, but I'm figuring it out. And that gives me a lot of hope.
As much as I love Fortnite, sometimes there are things in it that make you just wanna... And whether it's C4 or that one minigun henchman who can instant down anyone for some god-awful reason. Alright, seriously though, can anybody stop that man? Today we put together the 15 most hated things to reflect and help Epic remove the lesser enjoyable things in life. Hit that like button for a free piggyback from Fred, and let's get right into number 15. Henchmen being overpowered. Being eliminated by a normal player feels bad enough, but one of the most infuriating moments in Fortnite doesn't even involve any actual players. First introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2 at various locations around the map, such as the Rig and the Grotto, you can find henchmen that are AI controlled, meaning it's a literal bot that you're fighting. As the season has progressed, henchmen's skill have significantly improved, especially in the case of their accuracy, as some players have noticed that they have little to no clue. Not only that, but now, toward the end of the season, you can actually be targeted through builds and even while you're gliding through the air. I'm not sure whether to be impressed by the capabilities of Epic's AI code or annoyed at the fact that these henchmen hit more insane clips than I do. Number 14, the latest version of Team Kit.
Drop a like in the next 5 seconds and you won't have school next week. If you don't, you'll end up having Saturday school. The amount of new Fortnite glitches from this Fortnite update is absolutely crazy, but honestly, I can't say I'm too surprised considering how massive the Fortnite 14.10 update was. I've got mythic weapon glitches, unlimited XP glitches, and many more glitches that actually work, so make sure you watch them all because I guarantee you haven't seen at least some of these. I'm still adding a ton of you guys every single day, and if you want a free gift from the item shop, drop a like, subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a comment with your Epic ID so I can add you. I decided to give 5 subscribers the Hunter Superhero skin today, so yeah, shout out to all you guys watching this because you guys are helping me get to that 1 million subscriber dream goal. And if you want me to continue making YouTube videos, please take 3 seconds to put Doom in your Fortnite item shop next time you get on because it's what allows me to put so much time into these videos. Alrighty, so for glitch number 1, you're gonna need a Storm's Tornado ability, and it's really simple. All you have to do is emote and then instantly use her ability and you'll start flying around as if you're in creative mode. So you can get hit while using this glitch, you're not invincible, but you cannot use your other weapons or abilities. So it's more just like kind of a troll glitch, just to mess with the enemies or mess with your friends or something like that. Orange Guy actually said that you need to use a traversal emote to do this, but I think you can just use any emote. Maybe a traversal emote makes it a little bit easier to do. But yeah, next time you get on, give it a shot and mess with some people in your game. Alright, and for glitch number 2, we have a super awesome glitch. It's honestly my favorite out of all of them. So what you need is at least 1 pepper and then the Iron Man's Repulsor's gauntlets. And it's super easy. Just pop a pepper like you usually would and then start swimming in the water as fast as you can. And as you're coming up out of the water, use the Repulsor's boost jump ability and you will send yourself flying so far, so fast. And yeah, you can shoot while you're in the air, of course, and go whatever direction you want. That's why I love this so much. Like, I'm really going to try and use this every single match if I can, because it would be so fun to just fly straight at an enemy. Like, they would not expect it at all. So yeah, super easy glitch too, and I hope you guys have fun with it. Alright, and for glitch number 3, it has to do with the brand new Midas flopper that is actually in the game right now. So with the new update, they brought out the Midas and Vendetta flopper, as you guys know, and the Vendetta flopper has been caught that. It is rare, but if you spend a decent amount of time, you're probably gonna get it. However, right now the drop rate of the Midas Flopper is at 0%, and the only way of getting the Midas Flopper yourself is by changing the game files, which you need to be on PC for, and setting it up so it's actually able to be caught. So yeah, if you're super smart and know how to go through the game files and do all that, and you can show your friends like this. But yeah, it's pretty difficult, and I thought I would just keep you guys updated on the whole Midas Flopper situation. Moving on to glitch number 4, I'm going to show you guys 2 ways you can get into the
$10 taco and burrito cravings pack. Get it for the friends that get it. Only at Taco Bell.
a new Iron Man vault without needing the key card. So shout out to Glitch King for showing us how to do it using the boat first. And basically you have to get a boat all the way to Stark Industries and then place it on top of the vault over here. And then he's gonna show you guys how to place all the builds in the correct spot. And then you have to move your boat in this spot and then place a ramp like right over you. Then of course get inside the boat, and basically you just gotta enter and exit the boat constantly as fast as you can. And once you get it just right, you and the boat will fall through the floor and be right inside the vault, ready to eliminate whoever got the card. And next, Tag X6 is going to show you guys how to get in using a car. So I think this way is a little bit better just because there's actually cars around this area. But once again, you have to take it to where the vault is, obviously, and then drive it right above the vault. But before you actually take the car up there, you got to place 2 walls just like this, and then also a ramp, kind of like how you do with the boat, except you're gonna flip it the opposite way. Then basically you have to hug the right wall and move forward into that little corner, and then kind of do the same thing as with the boat and exit and enter the car. And then eventually you should be able to fall through the ceiling of the vault. So yeah, big shout out to Glitch King and Tag X6 for finding these. Alright, and for glitch number 5, we actually have an instant revive glitch. Now unfortunately we only have footage of this glitch. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but you guys may be able to figure it out. What I can tell from this clip is that there is a lot of loot in this area. There is a player down and there is a reboot card all right next to each other. So I'm thinking the player that went to revive his teammate was like spamming square, or they used their pickup button and somehow this happened. So I don't know if like he hit revive first and then instantly went to hit the reboot card and then it just like made him instantly revive. I'm not sure like what the order was because we don't have the other person's perspective, but there definitely is an instant revive glitch that you guys may be able to figure out. Okay guys, and for glitch number 6, I'm going to show you the first of 2 unlimited XP glitches. So basically this will work in any game. You don't need anything special. You just have to go and land on the northwestern portion of this sphere on this little mountain. It's one of the new Jet sites. So basically, as soon as you land here, you will get these pop-ups, the new landmark Jet Patrol Echo 2, as well as 1,000 XP for discovering a new landmark. And well, the catch of this is that this landmark is glitched, and every single time you come here, it'll say new landmark discovered. So you guys will see me go into my next game here, and then go and land in the same spot, and even if the jet doesn't go there this game, it'll still count. So yeah, obviously 1,000 XP isn't crazy, but it is something to keep in mind if you're just playing casually, because you can just go to this spot in the map every single game and just get a free 1,000 XP. So yeah, just keep that in mind next time you're playing. Alright guys, and for glitch number 7, there is apparently a way to get the Spider-Man wrap. Now, I don't think this is actually officially a Spider-Man wrap, but basically sometimes emojis from your hero skin can appear on your weapon wrap. So I think it just so happens he was using the red wrap with the spider on his hero. But yeah, I'm not sure if this works in game, but if it does, that would be super, super cool. Okay, and for glitch number 8, I'm going to be showing you guys how to turn your car into a super crash pad. So obviously for this, you need a car and at least 1 crash pad. So walk over to the front of the car and aim the crash pad so the center is going like right on the hood. And then once you do that, you can just destroy the crash pad. And now every time you jump on the hood, it's going to send you like twice as high. However, you do take fall damage for some reason, so you're either gonna need more crash pads or one of the mythic abilities to save you from taking damage. Alrighty, and for glitch number 9, we have an even more extreme crash pad glitch. This one is way cooler, I can't even lie. But for this one, you're gonna need to go and find Iron Man, take him out and grab his unibeam, and then you're also gonna have to find a stack of crash pads as well. And then once you do that, you just have to get on a slightly elevated surface like a ramp, jump off the ramp, and then instantly use Iron Man's unibeam ability. And while you're in the process of using that ability, the press X to deploy crash pad should pop up, so you just gotta instantly spam X or your jump button, and it will throw a crash pad while you're in the animation. And you're gonna be stuck floating here all weird, like super slow, but you just gotta give it a second, because as soon as you hit the crash pad, it's gonna send you flying way up into the air to the max height. And yeah, you get a really weird FOV, like you can see your shoes. And then once you hit a certain portion, it's gonna force you to fall back down, and you will actually take fall damage from this, so you need to land back on your crash pad or have some other way of not taking fall damage. But yeah, if you had this in like the silver surface board, you can basically get all the way across the map, and I think it's a really cool glitch. Alright, and for glitch number 10, my boy Homa Game showed me this insane way to find horses on the Fortnite map. So basically what you're gonna want to do is go into your settings and then go to the first video or display settings, and then go to your graphic settings and colorblind mode section. Change your brightness to 50%, your colorblind mode to Deuterano, and then the colorblind strength all the way to 10. And then you'll notice when we exit out, the map looks completely different, but it will be way easier for you to spot horses from really far. Like I already got one, here's another, there's another one all the way out there, and this is Battle Lab, by the way, which is why there's somebody spawning, but I just wanted to show you guys how much easier it is. Wait, is that one out there? Holy, yes it is. Oh, we got a close one right here, another one way out here on the mountain. But yeah, it's super useful to look at these, you know, when you're flying in. Another one here. So I just wanted to show you guys this cool little glitch. And wait a second, is that one all the way out here? No way, 870 meters, bro. But yeah, try it out yourself. Okay, and for number 11, it's not really a glitch. It's more of like a little secret or a little Easter egg. But if you land at Tony Stark's house, right in this really big bush, it actually leads you down to a secret garage where like Tony Stark's little mini headquarters is. And there's a bunch of chests down here. There's the Tony Stark Whiplash. And yeah, I don't know how many people know about that entranceway, but it's a good way to go, you know, if someone else is landing here with you or something. So I thought I would just show you guys just in case you didn't know. Moving on to number 12, once again, you're gonna have to go and defeat Iron Man, this time to get his repulsor gauntlets. And then once you get those, you'll also need to go and find crash pads again. And then once you do that, you want to throw a crash pad on like an angled surface. You can even place a ramp if you want to. And you want to use the in-air boost jump ability. And then once you're you want to hover above the crash pad and then land on top of it, and it will send you flying so far. Like this is crash pad in the game. And yeah, it's really quick, really easy. You know, you can continue to use it over and over again. And I believe the peppers make it even more effective. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Definitely makes these gauntlets. Guys, and for glitch number 13, there is actually a way to get under the map at Lazy Lake. I believe using a car. Now this dude only uploaded a video to Reddit of him being stuck and not knowing to get out, so I don't know how he actually fell under the map, but there is a car under the map with him. So maybe like the vault glitch, maybe he was getting in and out at a certain point and he fell under the map. So if any of you guys want to mess around and try it at that location, let me know if it works, and then I can give an update to this glitch. But there definitely is a way to get under Lazy, which would be super overpowered if you knew how to do it. But anyways, moving on to number 14. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this already, but I wanted to include every single spot where you can get underwater. There's areas where you can walk underwater, there's areas where you can drive a car underwater, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to show you guys as many spots as possible. Now there's certain areas where you can just walk in, and there's other areas where you have to like jump in a certain way, so make sure you pay attention to that, or you can glide in at certain spots. But yeah, these are like the main areas that seem to be where you can stand underwater and troll people. So if you want to give it a go or show your friends or something next time you're playing, and here you go, these are the best spots. And driving the car underwater is pretty funny as well, so definitely give that a shot, because because I'm not sure how long it'll stay in the game. I imagine though that something like this might be a little bit more difficult unless they add like a barrier or something. I don't really know. But yeah, regardless, give it a try. And finally, for number 15, this is a huge XP glitch that was never in Fortnite before this season, and that is you can literally just sit in creative and do nothing and get XP forever. So do not do creative fill, you gotta do creative no fill, and you can literally just sit in creative. You can go outside, you can do whatever you want, and in those 4 hours you will be racking up XP. I think it registers every 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna start doing this just because why not? You know, if you ever have to go or do something, or even do it while you're sleeping, you can just leave your game on while you're sleeping and you're gonna level up some, you know, for doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, I think this is a really huge glitch right now. I do not think they meant to do this because it used to be that you would only get XP for 1 punch card but in creative, but now that you just get XP infinitely, this could be pretty broken. So honestly, I would suggest doing this as fast as possible because I feel like this is something they could probably patch pretty quickly. So definitely get on that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for the video. If you made it this far, comment Galactus in the comments because I'm pretty sure we're getting some hints towards a live event soon. So yeah, thank you for watching until the end. If you can drop a like, subscribe with all notifications on. If you learned something new, leave a comment with your epic ID if you want to be added and given in the future. And also, if you want to be an absolute legend, use code DOOM in the item shop. I will appreciate it for the rest of my life, I swear. But yeah, guys, I have another video of glitches where I'm pretty sure all of them still work even after the update, so you guys can check that out. But thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace out.
These are 15 features that were removed from Fortnite that will likely never return again. Only OGs will remember some of this stuff, so here's a challenge for you, the viewer. Comment how many of these you actually played with. If you know more than 5 of these, you have to click like on the video. We're going back in time. Number 15, stretched resolution. Stretched resolution was something a lot of pro players use in order to try and get better at the game. It was basically where you could change the look of your game on the screen and players would make it really stretched so you could actually become more accurate because players are wider and easier to hit. Honestly, a good way for Fortnite to bring back the perks of stretched resolution without actually bringing it back would be an FOV slider. I mean, Epic has remained insistent that they will never add one to the game, and it's something a lot of people really get pissed off about, especially pro players. If you don't know, an FOV slider would be a setting that lets players change their field of view so they could actually see more without having to turn. It's really just people wanting to be able to see more, and Epic said in a blog post after banning stretch resolution in tournaments that they seek to avoid optional settings which provide players with a significant gameplay advantage. So the chances of us seeing an FOV slider or stretch res again are little to none. And to be honest, probably for the better because watching Twitch during those days was awful because of how terrible the gameplay looked. Number 14, the Dynamo Trap. You might not have heard of the Dynamo Trap unless you were playing Battle Royale from literally day one. It was essentially this trap that would shock you if you walked past it and could be placed on any wall. It was in the game between day one of Battle Royale and December of 2017, so around 3 months. It was just a shock trap, but it was one of the earliest items that a lot of people forget was ever in the game. Being real, it probably shouldn't be added back because we technically got a reboot with the Zapper Trap, and I'd rather have that back instead. Although it's cool to look back on stuff like this and wonder what could return for Season 2. Number 13, the Zapatron. Do you guys remember the Zapatron? This beast was pretty much a sniper rifle in Fortnite, and you could only find it in supply drops. The Zapatron was extremely hard to find, and it was around as rare as the mythic goldfish is in Chapter 2. Although Epic vaulted the Zapatron in the very next patch right after it was added into the game, making it even more rare than it already was. Finding footage of people using the gun is harder than others because of how lucky you had to be to get it in the first place. Epic made the Zapatron extremely overpowered because of how rare it was, and that's also the reason that they ended up vaulting it. On Twitter they said, "We have disabled the Zapatron, we feel like it doesn't fit well in the current state of Battle Royale, this is something we may revisit." Well, they never did revisit, but I'd really like to see some sort of overpowered weapon come back that all fans want to get. I feel like the loot pool is so boring in Fortnite lately, and having one item that all players want could really spice things up, just as long as it's balanced, of course. Obviously Mechs or the Infinity Blade wasn't a good idea, so who knows. Number 12, the Old Storm. This feature isn't as big of a deal, but there was an old storm design of Fortnite which we don't see anymore. If you play the game now and go up to the storm edge, you'll notice that the big wall is light blue with bars and random squares, which is still a pretty cool design. Except back in the early days of Chapter 1, there was an old storm design which looked pretty different. First, the storm looks darker when you're inside of it, and it had a much bigger glow. Instead of lines, it also had hexagons and was a lot darker blue, so it was pretty different, but honestly, I can't say I miss it. Number 11, the directional jump pad. Before bouncers were a thing, all we had was the directional jump pad. These weren't around for too long, but they were pretty much just an orange version of the bouncer, which could only send you in the direction you were facing. It wouldn't throw you in the air, just forwards, which honestly isn't a bad idea, and I don't know the reason for why it ended up getting removed. Honestly, I wish this was in the game, because as good as the bouncers are, you can do some amazing plays with the old jump pad. Imagine if you got given like the same effects as the shockwaves, where it could launch you through builds. That'd be pretty cool. Number 10, the storm tracker. This next item is a bit unique because it was never even supposed to be in the game. I'm talking about the Eye of the Storm tracker item. It was essentially this backpack item, which you could find in Fortnite for one day, and when you picked it up, you would get like a yellow circle on your map telling you exactly where the final storm circle was going to be. This was obviously going to change the meta up massively and be a huge advantage to pros who want to set up camp and build forts in the final circle. Because of how much this would shake up the meta, it's safe to say it was just an experiment. That's also kind of proven by the fact that Epic didn't even mean to add this item into the game in the first place. No joke, an Epic Games employee was spotted saying in Discord that the Eye of the Storm was not intended to be in the game as it was quote-unquote not fully ready. Although as we know, they never added it again after that, so who knows what would have happened if the Storm Tracker was added into the meta. Probably not for the best. If you played the game for the half an hour this item was inside of it, and you got the backpack, consider yourself extremely lucky. Number 9, turbo building. When turbo building was added in Season 3, all of us absolutely loved it. Finally, we could just hold build and it would build. It changed the game massively, and it's a really important element of Fortnite. But in Season 10, Epic randomly decided to nerf turbo building for absolutely
I've been working on. Oh, well, you know how I haven't left my room for like a month? Yeah, well, that's because I've been making this new virus here. See, it's just like way, way worse. The thing is, like if this were to ever get out, it'd be, oh man, it'd be really bad for everybody. Crumble. What? Why would you make that? Dude, it was over. So it came from China, right? Yeah, I think people will buy that.
¡Alto! ¿Qué? Explica el estornudo, ¿sí?
¿Explico?
¿Ya tu ensalada?
No le pongo pimienta.
Where are all the mysterious claw marks on?
As you come.
And Wawa. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Gadu, and right now we're completing as all the 3 locations in this video. So our first location is actually going to be located behind these stones. So we're simply going to go ahead and drop in over here. And as you guys can see, literally in front of us, that is that's gonna be our first claw mark right over there. And right now, keep on following this video because the next location that will be going up is actually gonna be at this RV park. And if you're new to this game and if you don't know where we've been with,
Alright, so I got 2. It's gonna be at the RV park.
Then this is going to be the minimap location where you guys can find this, and obviously the first location was over here. The second location is going to be exactly over here, so let's go ahead and visit this place and let's complete our challenge. So right now you guys can see that there is going to be
good thing I can never get land fun. Please don't test that. What's your pen? What's your pen? I need to make sure it's not a Satan pen. spider. What? I just cracked open a cold one. Well guys, this is all we have for today, so goodbye. See you again very soon.